Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the new year. I was just sitting here testing some new gear. I have a new video lens for my iPhone, doing some testing, and I thought, what a better test than to go ahead and hit record. So that would also help me accomplish one of the other goals I had for the new year, which is to get back into video recording. Hopefully this new lens will allow me to have a more streamlined process. You know, when your schedules get busy, it's really hard to do all these fancy video edits and voiceovers and sound effects, which I love the engineering aspects of, but you know, when push comes to shove and busy schedules, some of that has to go. And so I got away from doing a lot of videos in the last year, and hopefully I'll be able to return. One of the other things that I'm working on, which I thought I could go ahead and show you here in this video, I mentioned it in my last newsletter, and that's a project called Introduction to the UNIX Command Line. So let's go ahead and let me give you a quick run through in the video. So if you just go to my webpage at kendallgiles.com, and I'll put all these links down in the description box of the video, so you'll have them. But if you this is my homepage, and if you just scroll down to the projects section, there's a link, Introduction to the UNIX Command Line. And you can see here, this is one of the projects that I'm working on. And that is to provide like a little mini course for people to introduce something called the command line, which is a really interesting interface that everyone has on their own computers, but not everyone knows how to use it. And the power of this command line interface unlocks so many worlds into artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, and it just really makes you into a power user for your computer. And so I want to help other people learn and explore this command line interface. And so this is a guide. And you can see the layout here on the screen. I'm using something called Bookdown, which I could get into in a future video, maybe talking about publishing and some of the more technical aspects for making the web page and presenting the course. But the layout should be pretty intuitive. On the left-hand side, you've got various chapters, so much like in a book. And I've got 5 chapters here. So there's Introduction. If you just scroll down, Files and Directories, Fluency with Files and Directories, Finding Things, and Final Thoughts. And I've even got references for additional information in case you want more detail. And these are the main topics that I want to talk about in this guide. So for example, you can just click on a particular chapter. You can pick individual lessons. Each chapter has sets of motivating questions, objectives, and key points. So for example, for the introduction, a motivating question is, what is a command shell and why would I want to use one? Well, here in the objectives section, you can see some more detailed objectives for this particular chapter, and then the key points kind of summarize the main lessons. And if you scroll down, you can see the various subheadings and various topics. There are some exercises that you can follow along with. And I've even got here, so you can see here, in setup, there's datashell.zip. I got a zip file that you can download, install on your own computer, and then you can follow along these exercises on your own computer at your own pace. So as an example, once you uncompress the zip file, you can use your file manager to see the various folders and data files that I've got in the zip file. Each of these files and folders you can see as normal with your file manager interface, but if you follow along the exercises, you'll be able to open up this command line interface, and then you'll be able to see the various contents of the folder, and additional exercises and challenge questions in the course will help make you really fluent at manipulating these files, maneuvering around the file system, and becoming a power user for your computer. So that is the purpose of the course, and I just wanted to give you a quick video overview of the course in case you're interested and want to take advantage of some of these lessons. So really, that's the main point I wanted to do in this video, is just to say hello, wish you a happy new year, and just to give you an example of one of the projects that I'm working on. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos and talk about some of the other projects that I'm working on, some of the courses I'm creating, some of the technical products that I am reviewing. You know, I mentioned in my newsletter that I wanted to talk more about technology and society. Well, these videos offer me another channel, another way to talk about various topics. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope everyone is doing well. I'd love to hear feedback if you have it on the new video, the new format, and hit that like button and subscribe if that's your thing. And I'd love to see you again in the near future. So thanks a lot, everybody. Cheers.